And welcome, my name is Jodi Jordan and I'm going to share with you the findings of my recent investigations into the use of a solar oven. The hypothesis scenario that I'm camping and it's a total fire ban day, so I cannot light a fire but need to cook some food for breakfast. So I designed and looked at solar ovens as a way to cook my food. To begin with, I made a large prototype using a deep box with a flap covered in aluminum foil, which would act as the reflective surface directing the sun rays onto the roof of the oven. I used an initial test by using a control station, which I had water in a ceramic ramekin kept in the shade, and also the same temperatured water in the same kind of ramekin was placed in the oven and placed in direct sunlight. I encountered a few issues with heat loss, which was through the walls of the oven. Also, it was not that much temperature gained in the oven, which I considered could be due to a couple of things. The depth and size of the box, but also the limited amount of sun rays that were coming into the box. It was a very cloudy day, and that sort of stopped the heat from getting into the box as much as I thought it would. To compensate for these issues, I redesigned the oven and used a lower height box, so I used a pizza box, therefore creating less area in the oven to be heating up. Due to the amount of sunlight we were getting on the day, I thought it would be better to have something that would heat quicker than such a large box I'd used originally. I also added a black cardboard square at the base of the oven to help with conduction and also the absorption of heat into the food that I was planning on cooking. I also addressed the issue of insulation on the box and resealed the unit well to prevent any heat loss out through cracks or holes that were in the box originally. I also placed a metal tin in the bottom of the oven as my container that would hold the food. This metal tin would help with the retention of any heat gained, and to also help with the increasing heat the food would come into contact with. So trying to increase as much heat as possible that was going to be in contact with the food. All of these changes that I made to my prototype resulted in a better performing oven. I also made a final adjustment of adding another reflective panel to the box to try and capture as many of the limited rays of light that I could. The final day that I tested was slightly warmer day. It was about 17 degrees, but it also had a very low to no cloud cover day and plenty of sun rays to capture. I managed to get the temperature in the oven up to about 102 degrees in the space of about an hour, which was done over the hottest part of the day from about 12:30 in the afternoon through till 1:30. The changes that I made to the original prototype clearly made a difference to the oven, making it more functional, and the end result was that I was able to cook an egg and heat a can of beans to a safe temperature.